Left with nothing, Nkutu used to work at a gold mine southwest of Johannesburg, but 4 years ago it was shut down overnight.
We were managing well and eating well. Then this thing started. Life changed. When you don't work and have nothing to eat, it becomes hard.
Some 1,700 workers at the Blyvooruitzicht mine were left unemployed. There was no severance pay, and the town itself has since been left to ruin.
Communities are simply left in a vacuum. You have local government that's not able to step into that role, particularly when there's a premature and sudden closure, like in the Blyvoor circumstance and in any insolvencies, and you have a company that simply walks away.
It's not an isolated case. These miners live in an abandoned hostel northwest of Pretoria. They were sacked after a wage strike in 2009 and now hunt cats, monkeys and jackals to survive. Many of them are sick.
But you have to understand that the suffering from a TB, it needs you to a stomach to be full. But without the food in the stomach, how can you take? You can go to the clinic, they can prescribe you some pills and what, but you can't take with empty stomach.
Here, as in Blyvoor, the government hasn't stepped in. But in the country's first case of its kind, an environmental NGO has filed a criminal case against the two Blyvoor mine operators. The companies have denied responsibility.
Whose feet do you lay the blame for the collapse? And is a corporate enterprise then required to be a virtually unconditional safety net to also absorb irresponsible behavior on the part of organized labor and maybe not particularly well thought through behavior on the part of the regulator?
It's a case that could set a precedent for other abandoned mining communities. Nkutu is hopeful the mine will reopen and his children will one day follow in his footsteps.